Hello everyone! So in the last video I ended with a puzzle that I faced after conducting several experiments on elementary school fractions learning and college chemistry learning, which showed that explanation activities and intuition activities were only effective when students received both of them together, but they were not effective when they were provided without the other. So why are they not effective when taken alone? In my mind, that means that they must enhance each other in some way. And one possibility is that explaining helps students learn intuitions. Because when students explain how to translate between visuals, they also learn what features of the visuals to pay attention to. For example, the colors in the ball and stick model or the letters in the Lewis structure. And this may help students learn from subsequent intuition activities because they will more purposefully attend to visual features, and then that will help them develop intuitions about these features. And if this is the case, then students should actually benefit more from receiving explanation activities followed by intuition activities than if they receive them in the opposite sequence. Another possibility is that intuitions help students learn from subsequent explanation activities. Because when students have intuitions about which visual shows the same molecules or fractions, or if they intuitively know what features are relevant, then they have more headroom available to engage in effortful explaining. And if this is the case, then students should benefit more from receiving intuition activities followed by explanation activities rather than the other way around. So, in several experiments, I compared which sequence of explanation activities and intuition activities leads to higher learning outcomes. And here again, the results were a little bit confusing. Because essentially I found that the effect depends on students' prior knowledge. If they have low prior knowledge, they benefit most from receiving intuition activities first. But if they have moderate prior knowledge, then they benefit more from receiving explanation activities first. And this is what I found in 3 experiments on college chemistry. But then I did one experiment with students who had higher prior knowledge, and they benefited most from receiving intuition activities first. And I also did an experiment on this with elementary school fractions learning, and for these students, explanation activities first was most effective. So again, I ended up with somewhat confusing results because the results seem to change depending on students' prior knowledge. And to make sense of this confusing pattern of results, I dug a little bit deeper, and I'll tell you more about that next time.